Hello and welcome to 1806. If you're new to the channel, my family and I bought this old stone house about 3 years ago now, and we've been renovating it week to week, paycheck to paycheck, and learning as we go. Definitely have made some mistakes, but no one has been seriously injured, and we're still happily married. Currently, I'm working in the downstairs bathroom. It's one of 3 bathrooms that the house will have. So if our channel is something that you think you might enjoy, hit the subscribe button and start watching. I don't know how you found us, but I'm glad you did. Now let's get to this week's episode. It's Monday, so that can only mean one thing. I'm on a reno vacation. But I'm not going to work much on the house today. It's kind of weird, but we have our Christmas party today at the office, and I signed up to bring the drinks, the soda, and yeah, so if I don't go to work, then they're not going to have soda, so I have to get some soda and bring it to the party, and I'll probably eat with everybody. Luckily, I like everybody I work with, so it's like fun for me to go to work. As you can see, it's gotten to the point again where I need to clean. It happens, you know. I don't tend to take the time to really clean up after myself after doing a big project like the tile. I just kind of chuck stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clean and organize this room here. The small living room is what we've always called it. And then I probably won't have time, but then once it's clean, I'd like to carry in all that hickory from the barn. I'd like to carry all that in, separate it, see what I've got. I'd like to use as much as that hickory as I can for this bathroom. The chair rail, the baseboard, around the door casing, everything. As much as I can. I think I have plenty. Yeah, so yeah, no more yappy yap yap. I've got to get working. I'll probably time-lapse you and play some music.
And so you see what I've been telling you. It's nothing like it seems. It's what I've been telling you. Oh, you'd learn what I mean if you came. But the risk, are you willing to take?
Far from clean, but it's cleaner. Man, I have a lot of stuff. Just plumbing and electrical and screws and nails, and I have a hard time throwing anything away because you just never know what you're going to need in the future. Like all that pieces of marble, I can just picture like using it, thinking I have enough, and getting down to where you need like 6 more inches, and you just don't have it. Yeah, I needed to be done by 11:30, and it's exactly, weird, it's exactly 11:30. So, I guess that's good. I'm going to go get the soda for the party. I'm going to go eat. And then come back and get the hickory inside. Alright, just got back. Been gone for 2 hours. It's a long time, and I don't feel very good. I'm kind of full. You know how you like eat too much? Feel kind of lit. But I am gonna probably just work on it and get that hickory in the house. I'll feel really good about that once I have it just in here.
Are you giving me the chance?
I'll share with you what I have. This is a good example of the wide baseboard I have. It's 8 1/4 inches. It's got a little bit of a detail towards the top. Not all of it has this, I don't know what this is called, this piece of molding at the bottom. This might be the only piece that even has that. Okay, so that's the baseboard. And then I have probably 10 to 13 pieces that look like this. And I guess I didn't realize I had as much of this as I do. This is like a mirror image of the baseboard molding, but it's smaller. Baseboard, like I said, is 8 1/4. This is 5 3/4. That's interesting. I actually have more of this than anything else. All of that, those are really long pieces. And then that, again, very long pieces. And then just some little odds and ends stuff right there. This stuff, don't have very much of it, as you can see. But that's probably the most decorative pieces I have. We may have to, I don't want to sand it, but I may have to if I can't make it look decent. See, there's a lot of grime. I don't know if that's paint, or I think it is paint. And then you can see discolorization. And then there's a lot of marks. You can see like that. I never thought this stuff would look perfect on the wall, but I don't want it to look like crapola either. Oh. Oh. I always call them oak, but we're actually not sure if it's oak. I better Instagram this. This is pretty magical right here. And for anybody who hasn't watched it yet, I have a video that's somewhat dedicated to these doors, just explaining it. I got these out of an old church from a town around here. Well, I'll back up. I'll tell the story the way it really is. Okay. About 15 years ago, a carpenter got the salvaged rights to a church building. He salvaged these doors from that church 15 years ago, and then they sold them to me from Craigslist, and then they sold them to me from Craigslist. They are very heavy. The building that they came out of was built in the 1830s. And I got all of the hardware, the hinges, the doorknobs. Everything came with them. Like for this door, this one has a leather wrapped doorknob. Pretty awesome. It's got like stars on it and stuff. It's very East Lakey. And then what blows my mind is the hardware. This is just one example, but I'm sorry, I know that some people have heard this story like 50 times now over the last 3 years, but we got 8 doors like this, all of the hardware. I got 2 just regular oak doors that are a lot newer. I got it all. I got each door for $25 a piece. Cannot beat that deal with anything. And they're functioning. They're amazing. They're just so heavy. That smells funny. Okay. So I've got about 26 feet of this molding here. And it's all little tiny pieces. Mostly 2 foot. Granted, I could very easily cut those at deep angles and put them together. But 26 feet? That's not close to enough, is it? I don't think it's close. So it would be... Yeah, I already measured this. That's 5. This is 6, I believe. 5 foot there would be 26. Wow, that's so close. 27. I need 28. Oh, man. Dang it. I measured all of these and rounded down every single one of them. So let's try that again. Hey Siri, what's 111 plus 16 plus...
111 plus 16 plus 33 plus 32 plus 53 plus 25 plus 34 plus 45 is 349.
What's 349 divided by 12?
349 divided by 12 is about 29.0833.
And I need 28. So, I have just enough of this if I wanted to piece it all together to maybe use this as my chair rail. And then I was thinking my other piece of chair rail, I might use this stuff. Hard to explain, but the piece that goes up and against the wall, if you can picture it, I can take this stuff and cut it like right here, just so you have about this big of a piece, and then put this up against the wall, and then this is what you see, and then the other piece goes like that. I don't know. This would be a good thumbnail. Can I get all of that in the picture? Oh yeah, I can be like, salvaged wood, what? I'm gonna get going. I didn't really plan on doing anything today. I really want that tile to set up for 2 full days before I take all the bracing down. Just wanted to share the old lumber with you. But that's it for now. I'm gonna go home. I'm on vacation and I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. We'll see you later. I will share how I make these pieces in the future. But for now, just know that this is the hickory, some of the hickory molding that we have, and I've ripped it in different places to try to make it look a certain way, and I think we found what we like. It's taking this piece first, you can see the detail there, and that's going to go against the wall, and then this piece, and that's going to go something like that. And you can kind of see how that rail will look.
Lay your head down on my shoulder and let my heartbeat keep your time. And in the future, you'll be old enough to draw more apparent lines. Well, tell me what you want, tell me what you need. Can I satisfy the hunger in your chest? Listen to the backbeat of the kick drum. Doesn't it tell your story best? On, this is just the same song. I am such a head case, you are just a broken starlet. In my nuclear vision, I see more repetition, an explosion than a brand new project. On, this is just the same song. I am such a head case, you are just a broken starlet. In my nuclear vision, I see more.
Hold on. Before you go and start judging me on the sheetrock job, I want to explain what I'm doing. This wall and this wall are exterior walls. And I shimmed those out with the 1/2-inch plywood pieces and put my sheetrock on right where it needs to be. My chair rail pieces are going to fit under there pretty good. I have just enough room underneath this box. Whew, that was close. So that's what I did for exterior walls. For my interior walls, I was thinking, hey, Luke, I have a lot of sheetrock left over from the upstairs, and because you're shimming all of these studs with 1/2-inch thick plywood, why not, instead of shimming, just put an extra layer of sheetrock? I don't think I need to screw the heck out of this right now, because what I'm gonna do, just an example, is take another piece of sheetrock and put it up there like that. And then I'll screw that one in normally. Okay, so why I'm doing that, I guess if you don't know, 2 layers of sheetrock will be a better sound deadener than 1 layer of sheetrock. And, you know, we've got all of our water lines and pipes and stuff in this wall. So I was like, why not just take the extra time and do 2 layers? And there's really no good reason not to. I'm tempted to even mud these, like screw it up good and mud it, but I think that's overkill. I don't think I need to go crazy. It is yet another day. I've thought about this sheetrock overnight, and you know, I'm not really happy with it. But the gap bothers me because I'm thinking that if there's water noises coming down from this pipe right here, the pipe that's in the wall right here, just the fact that I'm not going to be completely sealed up there. So you might hear the trickle coming from up there. I could be totally just crazy. But I guess in the end, what I'm thinking about doing, piecing in sheetrock all the way just through here, not very much, little pieces too, and then mudding it, that will help seal it all up good, get it all on a flat plane, just very rudimentarily, quickly mudding it. I'm not going to try to get a finished look, and then I can put the second layer on the wall. So yeah, that's my plan. And I might just do some time-lapse stuff, maybe some music, who knows, I don't know, no plan.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change.
Warning to all professional or semi-professional sheetrockers, you may want to turn away for this next part, because I am beyond new at this. This is pretty cool. Cobalt. Got this on sale. I got 2 knives and a whole bunch of razor blades, and it was like $11. But watch this. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to grab a razor blade. Oh, Cobalt. I was just about ready to show your sweet razor blade tool. Come on. Got one. Works every time. Before I clean up, I wanted to show you this. This little T right here is where most of my noise, I think, comes from. The main toilet flushes. And I just think that some of the water just kind of gets in here and drips. I feel like this is where I'm hearing it. And you know, I had this at home, and I knew that I did, and I wanted to try it. I don't think it's going to help. But this stuff, it's called Dynomat, and I have had this since high school. I paid $20 for just these 2 little squares, and what this is for is speakers in your car. I used to be, believe it or not, the kid that would hot rod your cars and have loudspeakers. Sorry, it was a long time ago. But anyways, this stuff's very expensive, and it's very good about stopping vibration. Like, very good. And it's super sticky. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to have speakers ever again because I'm not cool. But what I can do is possibly get this Dynomat back in there on that pipe. And it may help a little bit with the vibration. This stuff is awesome to work with. It's so much fun. It's just so sticky. Bet you no one's ever done this with Dyno Mat before. In the end, when you go to flush a toilet, if it makes a little bit of noise, I'll know that that little bit of noise I'm hearing is better than if I didn't do stuff like this. It should certainly help. I keep saying that I want to go home. But one thing that I actually like to do is frame in my header finally for the door. It's 83 and 5. Which means my floor is level. It's not anymore. It's nice and square in there too. They're star bit. So I just put in a whole bunch of 5.5-inch big screws. 6 of them total. Yeah. There's literally no budge to it whatsoever. Because my hinges are going to be on this side of the wall, I'm going to take the time to screw in with some big, pretty long screws, some blocking that really joins my 2 2x4s here to the other 2x4 that's over here. And that 2x4 is joined to this 2x4, and then these 2 2x4s here also have a 2x4 like that on the face of them. Yeah. I put a whole bunch of those braces in all the way up. I feel really good about that. This side of the door needs to be really, really strong. What color do you think we should paint the walls? What do you think? Leave your suggestions down below. I really wanted to use the green sheetrock just to get an idea of what any kind of green would look like because the tile's green, but I think it's too much green. Too much green. Yeah. I think that's gonna do it for me. We'll see you later. Hello, good afternoon. 11 o'clock. I just got here. Had to go to the store and get more sheetrock screws. This morning, all I'm gonna do is get my 2-inch screws on the wall here, and then I might mud my seams, and corners, like your first coat. I'm just trying to screw in the corner of this one sheet here, and you can see how far off I am. I'm gonna put another 2x4 in here so I have a good nailer. Listen to the difference that these drills are doing. This is the one that works. This one works. Same size batteries, same impact wrench. Listen to this one. Listen to this one. And it's making a ringing noise. Yeah. But that's why you buy stuff with warranties. Now I should be able to hit the stud there, no problem. Yup. Way better.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be
I think I can work with this. I didn't put very much mud on at all. So my next coat, I'll go over top of the tape a little bit. Very lightly. I'm prepared to do this in 4 coats, minimum. Just a little at a time, just a little at a time. Even though these are the easiest joints to mud, because I have 2 factory edges coming together there, and there's like an automatic indentation. And this is why I would never sheetrock the whole downstairs of the house. It would take me 5 years. But that's it for today. Feeling pretty good about it. You know, it's a slow process for me.
I just wanna dance.